Alright. Hi my friends, my name is Francis. This is entirely an impromptu video. I'll just start talking about it. Let's get into it. I've been scared to post on YouTube. My last video literally got less than 200 views, and I was super excited. And I was watching the view count take up and up and up, and it just terrified me. It's I don't know who's watching this. I don't know what their intentions are. I don't know. And so it's been very hard for me to sit down in front of a camera like this. This weird mix of excitement and terror for my first video that did fairly well in my YouTube career. My YouTube career that spanned 4 years and has just gotten to 100 subscribers and has had no consistency whatsoever, and yada yada, this and that and the other thing. Being 16 and watching the anti-feminist YouTube absolutely devour Milo Stewart, I think, had an effect on me. I was watching those videos, I was participating, I was actively giving viewership to this teenager. I was also a teenager, but just watching this teenager get absolutely destroyed by huge figure names. The waves of hate that went after them was really horrifying to watch. And then I watched a video at the beginning of this year that was this YouTuber who just said that if you're struggling to eat, any food is good food. If it's between no food and fast food, fast food is better. If it's between healthy food and fast food, healthy food is better. She posted something like that and just got doxxed. She got doxxed. And it was terrifying. And watching Jojo Siwa and G. Rhodes Blanchard, just watching these young women get absolutely devoured on the public stage and seeing that my entire life, going back to being a teeny tiny child watching the tabloids or looking at the tabloids in the Meijer checkout lane and being I don't care. Why are you telling me about Tyra Banks' baggage? That is the least of my concerns. And now it's everything, I guess. It's just everything. And so it's really scary. How do you say anything of substance? How do you do anything in this environment that's just so cutthroat and I'm going to scrutinize everything you ever said and do. And when I look back at my old videos, they're cringy because I was just figuring out that I was gay and I was really excited and I was young and all of this other stuff, and that's cute, that's awesome. I want to preserve that because I think it's important and beautiful, and I love seeing queer joy even on myself, it's not and so I don't want to delete it or unlist it because it's important to my channel's history, I think, but also it's cringe, and I've been afraid to post non-cringe videos. I think my James Barry video was pretty awesome and non-cringe. I'm editing and I realized I didn't include where I was going with the point, which is that I'm afraid to post good content that gets me a lot of views because I don't want people to then go back and look at my cringe content and be oh my god, you're so cringe, because I know I'm cringe, but I don't know. That was my point. Posting something of actual substance is terrifying because you just don't know how it's going to be received on this internet sphere. And it's do I want viewers? I do want viewers, but it's not in this current culture, And I don't know if I'll ever see a fix to that in my lifetime. I would like to think I would. But I don't know. The internet is ridiculous. I think we all know that. I think my generation and below doesn't have anything to compare it to. Just earlier internet, or not even that for the younger folks of the world. And it's we don't know what it was like before. We don't know what interactions were like. We didn't know there's a lot. I don't even know what I don't know. And so it's I only have this to compare it to. And I know that for my entire life, I wanted to act. I wanted to talk. I wanted to sing. I wanted to dance. I wanted to make art. I wanted to express myself to the world in a way that was fun and freeing and self-expressive. And then I saw the real world and I was being free and open and self-expressive is terrifying because people will just tear you apart like piranhas. Just watching the internet eat celebrities alive, usually female celebrities, eat these celebrities alive, just want more of it, just want more and more and more and more and more. Just eat these people alive as much as they can. Eat all of the bits of their life and spit them out and tell me hate them. I don't think I'm being dramatic with that even. I don't know. Like, if I post another trans historical figure, I have this fear that I'm pigeonholing myself into that category. If I post something else, I'm afraid I'm pigeonholing myself into that. And it's like, when you get more views, how do you not sell out? I don't think selling out is really the right term, but I guess I just... And it's so ridiculous. This is such a ridiculous response for having less than 200 views. But I feel like I'm not the only one that's feeling this. I can't be. Like, there's so many people out there who just want to create and be creative people, but it's like, in this economy, in this environment, in this political atmosphere, God, man, I'm afraid to start my videos with, "Hi, my friends, my name is Francis. I use they, them pronouns, and I'm glad you found my channel." Because if I say I use they, them pronouns, that's great because now everyone knows how to refer to me and then I can avoid that dysphoria. But then people are also like, why do you start your videos with it? What? And it's like, you can't make everyone happy. And the people you don't make happy are always going to have something to say. And that's fine. That's whatever. That's the internet. I get it. But also, it's not normal, right? It's scary to exist. I don't know if other people are feeling that, but it's like the more educated I get, the more I feel. What do we do from here? What do we do with this? What do we do with the situation? The whole AI art thing, and moreover, like the whole AI deep fake, right? Which is another thing. Like, going onto the internet and showing your whole face to everyone, like, I don't want that shit made about me. And it's like, I can't really do anything to stop it. I can't really do anything to stop someone making it seem like I said something horrible and evil and awful. And then that video will just be on the internet, and it's like, I'll have to disprove that I said that, or like, someone might take something I said out of context, or they might, like, there's just so many dangers on the internet. The internet is such a dangerous place, but then I just keep coming back to it. Because, like, what else is there? There's cool stuff in the world, but there's also so much lack of cool stuff and access to cool stuff that a lot of times we're just sitting around twiddling our fingers and we can't really go anywhere. And then we have these little addiction boxes in our pocket and we see people and they're like, wow, look at my life. And then they have money from that and they like get monetization and stuff. And it's like, well, I want to do that. I've always wanted my voice to be heard. I always wanted to make art. I want to be on the internet and having a community of people. And then it's never that easy. You never actually get to be like a super YouTuber. And if you do, like, you're lucky. You're one of a million. And that's pretty awesome for you. But, like, really, is it? I don't even know at this point. I'm just so tired. And I know I'm not the only one who feels this way. I always wanted to be famous. To be like, look guys, I made it. Moreover, to be like, hey, life is really crap, but it gets better. I've been scared to post since my last video, which was only like a couple days ago. But I've been really wanting to make videos, but then every time I sit down to like write a script, I'm just like filled with dread. I'm like, what if, like, if I choose this historical figure, then everyone's gonna subscribe to me thinking I only do trans historical figures, and if I do this historical figure, everyone's gonna be mad at me because, like, they're controversial and I don't know. And I've just been, like, so in my head about it, and it's driving me crazy. But it's like this need to make everyone happy so that nobody comes at me. And it's like, it would be easier to just not post and not do anything, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to live my life in fear. I don't want, like, if I lived in my life in fear, I'd be in the closet still. I don't even know how to finish this video because this video wasn't even supposed to be a thing. I just started talking and now it's 21 minutes later. You know what? Can I show you a picture I drew? It's not very good. Me. And that's Jesus, and he's hugging me, and I'm crying because I thought he hated me, and is he crying? I forgot to make him crying, but he's also supposed to be crying because I thought he hated me, and that's what this picture is supposed to be about. And it's a little vulnerable to show that, but this whole impromptu video is vulnerable, and I don't know how to end it. So, see you next time, folks.